our today's special, which are so comfy, and you look so beautiful. I feel like we are singing the blues tonight. The cash and the fancy.
The cash? Where's the cash?
I'm cash.
Oh, cash.
Cash. No
I
cash.
was like, oh, cash.
No cash.
We're getting paid.
I don't have any money. I would give you some if I had some.
Kidding. Anyway.
Yay! Love the Joan Rivers blazer. I own it in green. And this is Desiree Zaroli.
Hi,
If your ears were ringing the other day, of course, with 7,000 channels, we're like, what should we watch? My daughter was home, Dee, who loves you and loves your product so much. And so we decided to watch you on QVC Plus with all your demos. And they're amazing. We were fascinated by the brow. Truly. Full story. Guess what we have right now? We have the brow. And the last time this was on the air, this duo, do you know when it was?
Tell me.
It was when Courtney Kandabi handed you the Customer Choice Beauty Award, because I was looking on QVC.com because I love to look up things like there are 2,362 5-star reviews.
It's so hard to get
this
one.
brow. Yeah, one is hard. That's like Marvel, you know, like you're a superhero with 2,300 plus 5-star reviews. These should be $52 a purchase separately. They are not. They're $26. And not only have we handed you the Customer Choice Beauty Award for this
13 times.
Harper's Bazaar just gave you Best Brow, and we haven't seen it since October. But this one is kind of cool because IT Cosmetics Brow Power, which has won for 13 years. So can I say this is obviously 13 years running the best brow product across any brand that we sell. This one is a little different because you also added shades.
Yes, so you get to customize the shade to match every single hair color. So it doesn't matter what your hair color is, this is going to match because there is a range of shades within each choice. So we have 4 shades to choose from. If any one of these shades is making you feel overwhelmed right now, go with Universal Taupe. Because for 11 years, that was the only shade we had, and every hair color, every skin tone wore it. Okay, so Universal Blonde. If you have platinum to dark blonde hair, that's for you. Universal Auburn, you're gonna see on Ellen in a moment. That is if you have strawberry blonde hair, caramel highlights, light red hair to rich red auburn hair. We have Universal Taupe on the bottom left, always the most popular. It's for our medium, dark blonde hair through medium brunette, but also if you're salt and pepper or gray, you're going with Universal Taupe. That's the shade that I have right here to show you the range of how light and how dark it can get just based on how hard you press. And then we also have the dark brunette. So that's dark brunette hair all the way through jet black. We have something for everyone.
We do, and I've used Universal Taupe through 7,000 shades of hair, which you know I've had in the 13 years this has been on the air. We're going to go to our models, but I want to remind you this is the only presentation today, and you're going to hear a word in the show a lot. And I really think this is a new beauty year, right? Here's Ellen, who's so excited that we have Auburn, right, Ellen?
Yes.
Because we never have Auburn, but you know the free shipping is leaving us at the end of the day.
Of course it is.
So get it in your cart, click checkout, because there is no auto delivery.
Oh,
so,
take a look at Ellen's right eye.
Let's talk through this.
So I had her stop for a second because if you have time for one thing, this is the difference a brow makes. That eye that's done, that eye looks more lifted. It looks more wide open. That whole side of the face, it looks like Ellen put her push-up bra on, but only 1 cup. You know what I mean? So if you want to do one thing that's going to make that much of a difference, it's your brow. So she's going to apply live and see where some of her hair looks like it's missing. It's because she has a scar. This adheres to scar tissue. It adheres to skin. It covers gray and it won't come off until you take it off because it's waterproof. She's using the Universal Auburn. She's using a medium pressure because it could get even richer red than that if you needed it to. It can also be lighter. You just press a little bit lighter. But it looks like real hair. It covers grays. And it never looks drawn on. If you want brows that look natural, that look like your hair, that's what this is.
And the spoolie brush is your best friend because once you put it on, you brush through the way Ellen did, and now you've got gorgeous brows. And I mean, it is true. I remember my husband passed when I was putting on my makeup one time, I was in the bathroom and I had one brow done and one brow not, and he went, wow. I'm like, I know, dude. It makes a really big difference. With 600 ordered, we have not seen this on the air since the Customer Choice Beauty Awards when you accepted it from Courtney and I was cheering in the background. But we have free shipping. If that is not that kind of extra incentive to say, I'm going to sort of redo my beauty routine. And rather than opening this drawer to 9,000 things in there that I don't know what I'm doing for the only presentation today at nearly a buy one, get one moment. But, well, actually, it is $31.98, which is incredible for two. They're $26 a piece. That's $52 for a little more than one. You're getting both. And I've told you this before, when I get to the end of mine, and I have, because like I use it all the time. We do our own makeup here at QVC. I'm shocked when I get to the end. So I would say this is probably a year of brows. This is probably a Thrive in 25 brow moment. But like this was actually what you were demoing when we were watching you on QVC.
No way!
So check out Desiree. She does all these great beauty tutorials. Wait till you see what a difference a brow does.
So if you're someone like me and you have sparse brows, maybe you over-tweezed your brows in the 90s because you were trying to get the Baywatch look. It was going to take a little more than brows, but nobody told me that. So anyway, I ended up with these pencil-thin brows. One's higher than the other. One ends here. There's no tail. I've also noticed that, you know, my brows are starting to recede in the inner. So I actually draw them a little bit closer together. But when your brows are full, when they have a little bit of an arch and a lift, it gives the illusion that this whole upper portion of your face is more lifted, and that equates to youth. And it almost gives, once you spread the look of the eyes apart and lift the look of the eyes up higher, it actually kind of gives your face this little heart-shaped look, which is very slimming, very complimentary to every single face shape, whatever face shape you were blessed to be born with. But you know,
and should we see our other girls too? Because we only have a minute left. We've sold over 1,000. I remember standing next to Jamie Kern-Lima, who is the founder and the creator of IT Cosmetics, and we worked together for many, many years. And she talked about when she was on the news set, and she literally wiped her brow off because it was hot, it was sweaty underneath the hot lights. They used to be a lot hotter than they are now on television.
They didn't have the LEDs.
No, take a look at our Sheila. Now, what shade is Sheila wearing?
So Sheila's wearing the dark brunette. So if you have dark brown hair to jet black hair, this is the shade I would suggest for you, but you can do whatever you want. Look at how thin and sparse Sheila's brows are in the before. Oh, really? And now, she says, oh, really?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
She's counting her brows. But you know, you can decide how thick or how thin or how arched or how straight you want your brows to be. I think Sheila was a perfect example of that, you know, her brows that she's born with, very thin, but in the after, now you're seeing Suzanne.
Suzanne has beautiful brows. You really do. You have lovely brows, but we want them. No, they're a nice shape. They really are. They're a nice shape, but I know you want them fuller. And what shade are you in?
She's in taupe.
In the taupe, and so am I. So our hair is a very different color. I'm not coloring my hair now, so going with the natural highlights. You know.
I was just talking to Kathy Gendel about
saving me a lot of time and money.
We're torn about doing things au naturel. I was like, if it was up to me, I'd have so much bronzer. I'd look orange, my hair would be bleached white. And I said, who said I wanted to look natural?
Well, I am anything but natural girl, but I just like my highlights near my face. By the way, this is an amazing value that has not been on the air since the Customer Choice Beauty